Okay, I'm back. Yeah, not to mention my so helpful neighbors. Yeah, they've been real neighborhood watching in a psycho kind of way. Yeah, they watch the neighborhood all right over here, as long as it's over here in my yard. Anyway, or in my house for that matter. Long story, but anyway, let's see what we can get now. Welcome, Holy Spirit. Thank you for protecting me during this reading, my viewers and the collective, of course. And just one card at a time if possible. A nice clean read. Give us something good. Alright, thank you. I love you. Strength card. Yeah. Oh boy. Talk about needing strength. That's very appropriate, huh? Just power through it until I'm getting. Just don't give up. Knight of Hedgehogs. Not sure what that means. Which one that represents. The new deck. It's the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck. I mean, I've used it one other time, but let's see. Knight of Hedgehogs. I'm just curious what it says. Here it is. It says in the upright, the Knight of Hedgehogs is an industrious, diligent as build a lizard who risks it all trying to dutifully save the White Rabbit's house after Alice grows to gigantic proportions. The Knight of Hedgehogs reminds us to stick to your routine, work hard, and focus on the details. That's in the upright. In reverse, it's listless and lacking motivation. It's time to shake yourself off. Shake yourself out of this bout of laziness and get back to work. Reconnect with the things that you're most passionate about, and reignite your momentum, creating new and exciting goals for yourself based on those inspiring interests that will spark you back into action. Okay. Well, that's easier said than done. No, but it's a good positive message. Either way. Enough, I heard. Anyway, but I'm kind of getting, this guy's on the move. I think it's a broom he's holding, but it reminds me of one of those old vagabond, we used to dress up like that for Halloween. You'd take a stick and you'd tie a handkerchief or whatever to it, and you'd fill it with whatever. Like, we'd go for Halloween with bums. Well, you always had a costume if you got in my grandpa's closet. But yeah, that kind of reminds me of somebody, they're taking off. It looks like he's going to clean the chimney, though. But I kind of got the feeling of somebody leaving. Somebody needing to leave. Or being told they should leave, too. That could be a scenario, for sure. Somebody trying to get somebody to leave, it's more like it. 8 of Teacups. They just want us to settle for 8. I've been getting that lately when I see this card. They want us to settle for less than what it should be. They want us to settle for that. For less than the full amount of whatever it is. Of our wish fulfillment, of our blessings, of our, they want to decide what they're going to give us, and then we're just supposed to accept whatever half-ass shit that is. Nah, that's not for me. We've come too far, or at least that's how I feel about it. We've come too far to settle for a portion of what is already ours. I don't think so. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. 8 of Swords. 8 of Spears, it says, but 8 of Swords. I just feel like they're not stopping, It's just like they're not Look, this is our third 8. 8, 8, 8. Check that out. Anyway, it's like they're not stopping. You know, they may have switched up who is sending out the attacks, and the order in which it's being done, but it's most definitely still being done. You know, and then it's just not stopping. It's like they didn't get the memo. I know I've said that before, but that's just how I see that. Oh, you're not even gonna believe this. Check this out. Check that out. Now what's going on here? 8, 8, 8, 8. Is this not the year of the 8s? What? What is going on with that, right? 8 of flowers, so that's like 8 of wands. Wow. Again, see, when it comes in that same pair, that's what I get. It's like, almost like, reflecting on what we have and thinking about, is that enough? Will that be enough? But still being attacked and being like they're going to try to force you to settle for something. But, you know, deep down you can't. That's not pride. Maybe a little bit. It's more like the principle of the matter. And nobody going to be settling for anything around here. It's going to be all or nothing. I just think that's how I feel about it. Nobody's taking any portion of anything that belongs to me or that I have coming from God in my blessings or in my, you know, the things that He's promised me or the collective, you know. It's just how I feel about it. Come way too far. It's way too, you know, it's a struggle. It's a journey. It's, you know, it's a lot of hard work. Nothing's coming easy. They act like this is easy and it's just some easy. No. That's not how this is. At least that's the way I feel about it. The 6 of hedgehogs. That's like pentacles. It's kind of a cute little card though. You know, we've been doing the inner work. You know, looking at ourselves, which is a big part of it, you know, of course. You know, looking inwards and seeing where it is we went wrong, because there's plenty of that where I know I've definitely made some bad choices, made some mistakes, that's for sure. I'm not trying to be blameless over here. I also know that the majority of the blame's on the people that are, you know, agents of the devil, doing the most. Just, it's past anything I ever thought could possibly be on this planet, on this earth, that a human being would be capable of doing. But anyway, but I think that they need to take a look. I'm getting to, you know, they're going to be made to look at themselves in the mirror, if they're not already, because karma is hidden. And it's going to be hidden even harder momentarily. I mean, if they get the fraction of what they put people through, because I know I'm not the only one they've done this to, and I want justice for anyone it's been done to. I mean, for real. I mean, that's like a thing that I think, you know, I'm going to make a big issue of with the things that I want to do as I move forward. That, you know, I want people to feel like they can get some closure, because I know that, you know, they've had other victims, if you will. I'm nobody's victim anymore, but I was victimized, so. But I know that I'm not the only one this has been done to. There's no way. There's just no way. And I want those people to have some sort of closure as well. Yeah, this is, the 6 of flowers. So it's like, 6 of wands, I think. Yeah. So, yeah. Because we really should be celebrating right now anyway. I mean, it should be that, right? It should be a celebration of sorts and, you know, moving on in calmer waters and being more at peace with ourselves. But being able to celebrate as well. I mean, I know that card doesn't necessarily represent that, but that's how I feel about it. I mean, that's kind of what I get. For me, it's, you know, I'm just reading the energy too, but I like to use cards. I'm not traditional. So if you don't like my interpretation, then flip the channel, right? Queen of Hedgehogs, Queen of Pentacles, basically. Looks like grandma. Looks like a grandma goose or a bird. Got her glass in her hand. But she's proud. She's proud of what she has accumulated. She's you know, got a right to be. We've earned that right. That's what I get from that. I don't feel like that's the other people involved at this moment yet. I mean, they're here, but they're not here. Not on the table yet. Knight of Teacups. This Knight of Cups. Yeah. Some of us have an offer coming in. You know. The Tower. Yeah, maybe it's something that we're not going to be, well, they want us to accept. It's, you know, less. But I think it's going to cause them a tower as well as us. If it's a good tower or a bad tower, Holy Spirit. The pair, so that's like the lovers. Now let me look that one up too. Those guys look a little evil. And they got flags on their heads. It reminds me of, I don't know. They're looking a little bit evil. Okay. Let's see. The pair. I'm just curious because they look so odd. Here it is. It says Tweedledee and Tweedledum are harmonious and completely in sync with each other. The pair represents a partnership, a friendship, or a collaboration that is effortless, united, and courageous, and is a bond between Tweedledee and Tweedledum. It says, and that's the description of it, and it says in the upright, while the pair represents a harmonious union, the tarot card also carries the element of choice. Even the best friendships and partnerships take work to maintain. Will you choose to nurture the connections you value the most? Are any adjustments needed in those relationships? Check it with yourself and communicate what's on your mind openly. In reverse, it says, when reversed, the pair indicates that a connection you once valued has gone topsy-turvy. Yeah, buddy. And then it says, you now have a decision to make. Will you try to repair this bond, or is it time to walk away? Tweedledee, that happens to be my ex's name, D. Tweedledee and Tweedledum get into little battles sometimes, but if the connection is no longer serving you, it may very well be time to cut ties and move on. Yes, I know that. The question is, because they messed with I was trying to get funding, you know, through HUD or whatever. And yeah, they messed with that and messed with my emails and receiving messages and sending messages out. You don't know if anything's coming or going. Like, for instance, last week, I didn't get a message. And I looked at my phone all week, and all week I saw my message that I sent to the guy at that office, right? But then here it is, Friday, I think. Yeah, it was after 5 on Friday. And on my message thing, it says that on Monday, the same day I texted him, that he texted me back and said he'd be in. Now, come on. How does that work? You don't get it till Friday? Come on. Come on now. And, you know, that's important stuff. It's not like that's just some willy-nilly stuff, right? And I'm going to just put these back because they're stuck together anyway. Yeah, the pair. Yeah, I'm getting here. These two, because I don't feel like that's the collective, and I think it's like, you know, divine masculine and a karmic feminine. Even though it kind of looks like two guys, which that could, in this situation I'm in, that could be a play as well. That could be a possibility as well, because I think it was like a, you know, a threesome little situation going on there. two men and one woman, and if you can call it a woman, and if you can call them men, I don't know. But anyway, there was 3 of them, but this kind of looks like 2 dudes, right? Maybe. But anyway, I think that pair there doesn't include the collective, but I think they're causing these towers, or this tower in particular, as well. Clarify this pair. Holy Spirit, who is it? Knight of Spears. So it's the Knight of Swords. I don't know, but he's holding a heart there. I'm picking up that this couple they love each other. And they're trying to do something very quickly. They sure are. They're just trying to get it done real fast. That way maybe we'll accept it because don't have time to think. Or we need it that bad, However, they're trying to manipulate the situation, which the sun. Something will be shown to us, though, huh? When we're just going through our day-to-day, I think some kind of message, like I said, is going to come in, and it's going to cause a tower. And it's been a created tower, so this is like something they created for us. But they're not trying to come out. They're not trying to be affected by it, I'm sure. I'm not picking up that they are. But, yeah, so let's see. So they're working very hard at this. And they're trying to do it very quickly. It's something that's going to definitely be shown to us about whatever this communication or offer is that's coming. I think they're trying to get their own asses out of the sling, is what it is. And they know they have to do something because all their other crapola hasn't worked. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Yeah, well, we know what that means. It's going to cause heartache. I'm sure. Let's see. Well, I'm getting it's heartache for the collective, but what is this 3 of Spears? The Empress. Yeah, so there we go. They want to cause heartache to the Empress. I think that's our energy. And the Page of Spears, the Page of Swords. They're trying to paint a pretty picture or something here. And yeah, they're... What I think is they think that if they can convince us of this, that they then can be at ease and just like continue on with life, like they're not going to receive. They've got this pretty picture painted in their mind of what it's going to be. But with all the things that have happened in the past, the recent past as well, I don't see how that's karmically possible. I mean, God does it in His own timing, though. So, I mean, but, we all have to create our realities. But when you've done some dirty-ass things to somebody, to try to take their spot, to take their position, to be a copycat to the extreme of, trying to kill somebody, unalive somebody, to take their destiny by poisoning them and things like that, well, then I think it gets to be in a little bit different realm. I don't think you're in the Empress energy at that point. Maybe I'm wrong, guys. Correct me if I am, but I'm pretty sure that kind of doesn't apply. But they sure are trying to paint themselves a nice picture of what they want their life to be. But is it really qualified for that when it reaches that point of destruction on that end? I don't know about all that. 5 of Cups. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're, I'm not crying over spilled milk, but I think that they're, I don't know, they're forgetting. I think they're forgetting about all the things they've knocked over and tried to destroy for the collective. So, yeah. I don't know, right? That's just, I don't know. But I think that's the way they're thinking, in this scenario here. Okay, Holy Spirit. What is this picture they're trying to paint for themselves? And the emperor, yeah, they want, just like everything else they wanted, the man, the house, the car, the kids, just everything they wanted to take everything, your work. At least in this scenario it is. I mean, now, come on now. And if it was really about love, and they loved the masculine in this situation, well then, you got him. He's all yours. Okay? Take him. But you can't have everything else. What makes you think I'm going to give up what's mine, where I reside, or, my portion, financially speaking, of it, because you love him? Well, what the hell's that got to do with the house not getting split down the middle? What the hell's that got to do with that? I mean, you're just supposed to walk away from what you've accumulated. I mean, that's what they want. They want you. I mean, there's so much equity, things like that. There's just all sorts of scenarios. And they're black widows anyway, my opinion. And I believe it's correct opinion. But yeah, the magician, that's Aries energy. That's who he's dealing with, I believe. Yeah, look at that little guy. The magician. It looks more like a midget. I'm not making fun of anybody, I'm just saying. The little guy, green with envy, does he? Got a little number in his head. I like this deck. It's a good deck. It feels good in your hands. But yeah, they're just trying to do it. They're like, look over here. Look at the little birdie. Just trying to do a magic trick on us. And I don't normally get something that simple from it, but that's what I'm getting. They're just trying to pull it out of their hat, kind of thing. Trying to make it in a hurry. Pull the wool over our eyes, sort of. Try to get, us to take less, like I said. And this is the Six of Swords. Yeah. But we do want to move on from this. We do want to have our celebrations. We do. I'm going to look this up and see what this says. And who wouldn't? After everything you've been through, but it's the principle of the matter. It's the matter of it. Especially after all the things that they've done. They'd be lucky not to face jail or hell, or both, for what they've done in this situation. I mean, when did attempted murder become some sort of, willy-nilly freaking crime? I don't think so. And I don't believe it'd be their first go-around at it either, for that matter. For real. Yeah, for real. It reminds me of being at work. Well, place I volunteered at. Because I, wasn't really qualified for a whole lot of other stuff. I mean, I wasn't. But anyway, little gang stuff and some stragglers going on. Anyway, let's look this up. I'm so sorry, I'm tired. Six of Spears. Yeah, because they've, I'm not kidding. I believe that there's some that happened over the last couple years or something here on this property. I pick up on that kind of stuff intuitively, but I can't really prove it. But I can talk about it on here, I suppose. But I think that I had a way to figure it out. I mean, I think that somebody could have been hurt here when I wasn't around. I mean, I didn't see anything happen. I just have this intuitive knowing. And then I found some strange things that would indicate to me that it's a possibility. But I don't think it's enough to call the police on it. And then, considering the police are people who are in my, I don't know how you want to say it, the people around me that I know that are related to me possibly. It makes it even more difficult because, again, I didn't do anything to them or anything, but I'm pretty sure that there's a whole nother subject there that I don't want to get into right at the moment because we're into this, but, it would make it hard to go to them. I thought about going to, the FBI. Do you do that? I mean, I've never done anything like that before. I'm not sure how to go about it, to report what I think I know, but I've never done this. How do you do that, right? How do you do that? I don't know. It's weird. So I'm praying. And, it's been this long, I figured, wait another minute, but still, you don't want to hold on to information like that for very long. It's pretty creepy stuff, too, really. But what does it add up to? I'm not sure. I don't know. And then what are you going to do? Call them and have them all come out here and do big hubbub, bub. I'm supposed to trust myself, but that's a big one, I mean, how do you do that? I don't know. I'm still working on it. I'm not sure, I've never done this before. I trust in God. I know that I'm gifted. I know that I can, I'm in my Empress energy. At least I feel I am, for sure. But I just feel like I should report it, but, then that little thing of doubt comes in and says, oh, what if you're wrong? Which I've been known to be wrong in my life. Not so long ago. So I don't know. I'm on the fence with myself, and that's not cool. It comes from a lot of narcissistic abuse over the years, too, though. Somebody drills it in your head enough times that you're not, it makes yourself second guess yourself all the time. That takes a toll on your... It's not that I don't believe in myself. I second guess myself and I talk myself out of shit at this point, and that's not helping myself at all. But, I didn't know what that kind of abuse was until I was in it, up to my neck. Small things, and it just builds up and stuff. Anyway, but yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I hope that made sense to somebody. I know it's kind of off the wall, but I'm telling you, this is my life right now. I gotta tell somebody, so you guys are it. If you get this message anyway, if you get the video gets out, I hope and pray that it does. Okay, so 6 years. It says, the Spirit is a clear sign that you need to rest to ensure that you are in tip-top shape for what is ahead. Make time for self-care and relaxation. Prepare for whatever challenges and excitement that you may soon be met with. You'll come out of this restful period ready for your next great adventure. When reversed, it's a restful energy of the Six of Spades tarot card turns it to listlessness. It says you're feeling as though you're suspended in limbo. New opportunities to move forward will reveal themselves when you take a break from your routine and try to see things from a different perspective. Well, that's fine and good, but just a minute ago, I pulled out the card that said, to change your routine up. Now this saying, stick to your routine. Oh no, it says break from your routine. The other one said stick to your routine. Well, anyway, calmer waters, get your rest, which I'm just saying that to myself. I know I'm tired. I'm getting tired. Just burn out on all this stuff. But you're half afraid to go to sleep in this house, no matter what room you lock yourself in. That's a real thing, too. Don't get me wrong. Lock yourself in the utility room or something, but then you gotta worry about somebody gassing you. Man, bullshit. Think I'm kidding? Who do you report it to? The cop shop right over here. They obviously, they're real concerned about my welfare, I see. Yeah, right. I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying, I dealt with it when I was going through our, the battery charge and all that with him. And they didn't seem to have a whole lot of concern about my welfare then. I have a restraining order now. I mean, how ridiculous is all that? There's no place, not even a homeless shelter you have to get a hold of to take them in. I'm not kidding. Now you think I'm kidding? We got one in this town, and it only takes women with children. And the one in Elkhart, nah, I ain't going on. No, you couldn't get me to do that. I mean, I don't know which is worse, that or this or that. I really don't know. Anyway, I don't even know if I finished my story about where I was volunteering at. I don't know. I'll have to listen to it again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little tired and a little frustrated. The moon. So it's the six of swords and the moon. Yeah, I love the moon. I come outside at night a lot, and I look at the stars if they're out. And sit and maybe have a little fire. Not to do any fire magic or anything, but sit by the fire and just commune with God. Meditate. But let's see what are we getting with this. Yeah, look at that cheesing cat. That's a Cheshire cat, I think, in the story. He looked like he's cheesing, but not a very pleasant one. He looked like a smirk, an evil one. We'll see the moon in the water. Yeah, still trying to do that dirt and direct it towards the collective, at least for some of us. That black magic, that voodoo, hoodoo, kitchen witchery, fire, moon, whatever they do. It's very dark though. And, I can imagine how hard it would hit if the protection from God wasn't there. The fact that being protected by God and my angels and my ancestors, that just, and it still grazes you and you still feel it and you power through it. But can you imagine how strong it would be because I know how strong it would be because I've been attacked before I was awakened, I'm sure, for probably my whole life. And you don't even know. I mean, when people don't know that's what it is. I mean, that could be misinterpreted all sorts of freaking ways. But yeah, still attacking. And then it makes them smile. Yeah. Page of teacups. So page of cups. Yeah. Well, we don't have much, but we're glad to have what we do. But, they don't even want us to have that, it seems like this. To continue on with the black magic and whatnot. Then be trying to offer us a pittance of what is already ours. You're going to tell me how much of what I've already mine I can have? Excuse me? I don't think so. It's just, that's a hard pill to swallow. Not that I don't think Holy Spirit will take care of me. I know He will. And He already does. I mean, everything I have, I attribute to Him. But yeah, I'm getting, we don't have much, but what we have is, we need it. We can't just take that on us. Page of teacups. Those were. Five of hedgehogs, so five of pentacles. Yep, trying to leave us out in the cold, baby. Trying to offer us less than what we deserve. Or trying to, fast track us out of our own. But like I said, we don't have much, but it's ours. They want to leave us and keep us in poverty. Keep us without, like we don't deserve what we're supposed to have. Come on. No, I'm not settling for that shit. They're not kidding me. I know they're not kidding anybody else in the collective. I'm not going to take that as like 5 cards piled up. And if I know what the collective at all, I don't think so. 3 of teacups, so 3 of cups. Yeah, they're collaborating with somebody, people, to do this. Well, not just collaborating, they're celebrating too. On our money. We've done that many times. Celebrated too soon. On our dime. I know they stole some nice money from me. Knight of Flowers. And just give me a second here. They're lying. They're lying to people, obviously, about the collective. Or about me. They've been doing that. And they're just spreading it. It's been, they spread this like they have from the get-go. Spread a bunch of lies. Trying to make it, keep us in that 5 of Pentacles to keep me down like that. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Just trying to keep us in that low vibration, that poverty. They don't want us to have what's ours. They just want us to do all the work, get all the ideas from God, the blessings that He provides us, our ideas, all of that, and then just, we're just supposed to give it to them. And what? I don't think so. They sure do think they have a right to take it, though. And I don't think so, though. They got a fight on their hands. That ain't no joke. Nobody taking shit from me. Not anymore. I mean, yeah, they can take. They've taken. There is nothing left to take. And they come in and they still take because He allows that shit. But what I'm saying is, where do you draw the line? I'm drawing the line. Yeah, spirits replacing, but they can't take my work and then act like, how are you going to replace everything? You know what I mean? Some things you just can't take from somebody else. That's like, let's set enough teacups. Yeah, well, I do look at what I do have, and I am grateful for what I still have, what I already have. I'm grateful for every little thing that my day entails. Grateful for my bath water. I'm grateful for my food. And I'm grateful that I have my dentures still to put that stuff on it, put it in my head. Seriously, I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for the crisp, cold air. I'm grateful for everything. Everything, the food that I'm provided. With from God. I'm grateful. That's what I have. Just looking at what we still have, kind of stuff. Yeah. Let's see. 3 of Pentacles. And the Star. I think we'll be embarrassed at the abundance that's coming. We may be like at the 3 of Pentacles now. Not much. It's like the Page of Cups. I mean, just what we have. It's not a whole lot, but it's something. It's ours. It's our cup. It's our 3 of Pentacles, I'm not really getting, collaboration necessarily. But 3 of Pentacles, it's something. But, I just think we're going to be embarrassed at the amount of abundance it's about to hit. I mean, God's going to be blessing out hard. It's going to be coming heavy. It's going to be embarrassing. And we're going to be like, what? What? Huh? That's not for everybody, but there's some other, I'm sure of that. We're all going to have what we're promised from God. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. I don't, everybody's on a different slight timeline than the other, But yeah, when it's coming, I believe it's not far off. It's not far off. Because they're trying to hurry up and make us take something because they know something's on its way. Because I don't think they were able to receive all the things they were trying to steal. I think some of that they were shut down in the courts or, because they kept taking the mail and whatnot. I think that there's some coming through for the collective that it's going to be something they just couldn't get their hands on. We found out about some of it, maybe, pointed that out like some of us are here to do, and which I did too. I pointed out some inheritance money that I just, none of it made any sense at the time. But, at the time I wasn't trying to be greedy. I didn't even, I asked once or twice, and then I didn't ask after that. But then, later on I thought more about it here after began my journey. And I thought, wait a second. So it's to do with my mother's passing. But, and there's also my mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law from my first marriage, that could be something there. Some things, I can't even get on the internet and search things that I want to search. So, you know, honestly, it's rerouted like that. I mean, this is like high level shit they're doing. Like I said, if I get this video out, I'll be happy as heck. Because it's been on again, off again. I mean, I put them out, but do they go out? You know, I don't know. It's hard to tell, especially by the views. Jeez. Anyway, so this Star card, I just feel like it's going to be such an abundance because God knows how hard that we've worked. And whether or not the information we're trying to get out gets out, really, some of that is not really in our hands, especially with YouTube and any platform that I've tried on. But I think it's just time. We're meant to receive this. It's, you know, for some, it's just our destiny. It's just what it is. And it makes me smile. Yeah. I just think it's going to be an embarrassing amount of money. Maybe not all at once, but I think, you know, it's going to make us, it's going to give us relief as well. It's the things that we need this. It's not a matter of just one. Some of us need this. It's, you know, I mean, we all need it. You know. I'm going to have to wrap this up. My hands are freezing. The hermit. Yeah, we've been in hermit mode for a real, at least I have. I'm not wanting to. I also pick up somebody's, maybe we got a little helper somewhere, some of us. I'm picking up somebody out here in the collective, if not me, but somebody. They got a little hidden helper. You don't see them, but they're there. And they've been helping you in ways. And maybe that's going to make it a little sweeter, because I see these sugar cubes dancing around. I don't always read the cards like this, but it's just, I've been called to do that. And yeah, I think it's going to sweeten the pot. No, I just think it's going to, somebody's in the background who's been helping. Maybe caught something or saw something. And they just decided to look into something. And maybe they discovered something, and it's been a help to us that we don't even know that it's happened like that. But it's one of God's vessels, obviously. But yeah, it's a hidden helper, helping the collective. That's nice. Queen of Flowers and Temptation. Temptation. I've never seen that card. It's not like, you know, I guess it's like Temperance, but not. Temptation's a little different. Huh? Queen of Flowers. Like Queen of Wands. Every rose has its thorn. So nothing's perfect. But I think that this is a prickly bitch. Whatever this feminine energy is for the collective. But I'm picking up this, I don't think she even smells good for that matter. I'm getting like a reverse Queen of Wands or a dark, I'd say High Priestess, but I don't think she qualifies as a High Priestess. Just a dark spiritualist who wants to think she smells like a rose, but she doesn't. As a matter of fact, I believe she probably got demon attachments, but you can smell them. At least I can when it's around you. But yeah, she's prickly. Anyway, so she's in the energy now. Well, yeah, wherever the star is, you be sure the copycat's not far behind. And then it says temptation to what follow. Yeah, they want to follow because this is what they've been doing. So if we receive this embarrassing amount of money or abundance or whatever blessing this is from God, they're going to be tempted to follow us. Even if everything they wanted that we had where we were, they don't, they're going to be tempted anyway to continue to follow us because they've been doing it for so long. And that's where all the excitement is with the collective. Get on your own journey. Quit trying to take somebody else's. Good Lord. But that's what I got from that. Okay, last card. Oh, my hands are like frozen. I don't even know if I can do this here. One last card. Holy Spirit. Oh, no. I don't know if my hands are going to allow me. That's how cold they are. Try it one more time. Last card, Holy Spirit. Ooh, I guess. Oh, that's 3. But let's see what we got. And that's the Ace of Wands. There's an 8. Well, one of flowers they call it. And then the 4 of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles. Well, I get Spirit's here. You know, Spirit's here. And everybody's going to be looking at each other a little goofy. That's what I'm picking up from this. Okay, that's a 6 of Pentacles. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. And everybody's going to be looking at each other a little strange. Like, you know. Did you see that? I saw that. Did you see that? They won't know whether to be happy or sad. But we'll be happy. And this is Ace of Pentacles. So that's definitely the blessings from God. That's for sure. We can rest easy in that. Okay, collective. That's all for now. Just wanted to check in with you guys. And hopefully this helps somebody. I know it was a little silly, but I'm trying and I'll get better as time goes on. Just know that I love you guys. And I appreciate all the support that from your readings that you give online. Thank you. Alright. I love you guys. I'll check in later if possible. Okay. Bye-bye.